Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Minecraft, really soon after the last one. It is episode 71, and I had an idea, since it is a day that is somewhat important in some parts of fandom of athletic events. I thought I should do something here. I don't know. I decided to fire up the frickin' Elgato really fast and do a quick episode. Maybe not quick, but I think this will be a normal episode. But what I want to do is that since there's this fight happening, I'm gonna try my best to keep up with it. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to keep up with what's happening round by round, because I feel like this is it's somewhat of a creative thing, right? Me basically live casting a fight, but it won't be live where it's it's streaming because I'm not streaming it. I'm not illegally streaming the fight. I am not doing that, by the way. I am not freaking using any illegal methods. I'm just following through Twitter, okay? I'm going to follow this through Twitter and see how far that takes me. So, yeah. But in the meantime, I feel like this is just going to be a normal episode. So, yeah. Here we go. The fight has already started. Someone said, as expected, Spence starts a little bit quicker. So it is round one. It's already freaking starting, man. Oh, man. Look at that. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Do we need to talk about this? Do I need to explain that Crawford and Spence are both undefeated? Spence has welterweight title. Yeah, true. It's two of the best welterweights in the world, arguably the two best pound for pound fighters in the world, and it is a super fight that has been hyped up, and whoever wins I would assume probably has a case to be labeled as the best pound for pound fighter in the world, or just in general the best fighter in the world. So yeah, anyways, anything else that I did, I don't know, since the last episode? Not really much. I don't know. This is very spontaneous. I'm seeing a picture of Spence and Crawford, and yeah, I saw someone just took a quick screenshot. Spence has black trunks. No, Crawford has black trunks and Spence has white with red trim. Yeah, if you hear me take any spaces, take any pauses, it's because freaking I just drank some sparkling water. I have it right here, and yeah, the carbonation, it's good, but it can hinder you. Yeah, so it's round one right now. Okay, it's round one right now. Any other athletic event that was happening? Yeah. Ooh, someone said Crawford won round one. I'm calling a draw. Ooh, good leg placement from Spence, but get the sense that Crawford is downloading. Yeah, okay, so it seems round one has passed, and that seems to be a feel-out round. Yeah, I wanted to do this on the chance that there could be a very, very exciting result. I don't know. It's just more interesting than is that player gonna get traded to the Heat, because he obviously is. And then there's a memo. Yeah, but the other athletic event. Hey, did you know that the Philippine women's soccer team? Yeah, did you know that? First of all, did you know that the Philippines has a women's soccer team? They did, they do. What? And yeah, in the World Cup, it's the first time. Apparently, it's the first time the Philippines women's soccer team qualified for the World Cup, and they their first game of this Women's World Cup, they won against New Zealand. And then I had a tweet, I'm like, oh yeah, gonna listen to the Naked and Famous, which I do pretty much a lot. I do it pretty often, so yeah, good on. Yeah, that's basically a thing. I'm not really a soccer fan, but if I were to be a soccer fan, I'd probably be more of a fan of women's soccer than men's soccer, just because, I don't know. Partly just because I watched that Angel City documentary. Yeah, and then there's also a team. Yeah, the San Diego Wave. Yeah, there's a team in my city. So yeah. After all the pre-fight excitement, a long overdue peak matchup lived down to its fruition process with an utterly inert opening round that took all the air out of the room. Round two, much more promising though. Yeah. Stephen A. There was like a first take YouTube thumbnail that I saw that like where Stephen A. was like, yeah, I think this is gonna be more exciting than Pacquiao Mayweather. It's like, yeah, that's not really that high of a bar to live up to. It's not. That's not really that high of a bar. I mean, just saying. I don't know. It's interesting because Pacquiao Mayweather like transcended just being a boxing event. It was just like, I feel like in certain ways it transcended being just a sporting event in general. I feel like it was like it really was a thing that like almost like all of Hollywood was there. Like so many freaking people were there, man. So just like almost every famous person went to that fight, or like, you know, I think like had an opinion on that fight or something, or had a thought on it, or like you know, saw that it was happening. It became like it was like an event, you know. That's the thing. I feel like it'd be interesting to see someone make a video about it and like just talk about how like a super fight in boxing between Pacquiao and Mayweather just turned into like, no, this is like a cultural event that, you know, I don't know. Yeah, that's what it felt like to me. But I guess maybe I'm conflating that. Maybe I'm like misrepresenting it just because a few celebrities went. Oh, yeah, like a lot of celebrities. I mean, I don't know. Mark Wahlberg being one of them. But he's already been a huge boxing fan though, so Spence getting in there. I'm just reading the tweets. It's the Twitter segment. Bud going in quick and hard. Second. Oh man, down go. What? No, what? Down goes Spence? No way. No way. See. What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? 10-8. Oh my god. See, I knew it. I knew I should have freaking recorded this, man. Dude, Spence has gone down in the second round. Look at this. Ah! Oh my god, dude. I need to tweet. Oh man. Spence down. Spence down? Holy shit, dude. No. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. What, man? Dude. This is gonna freaking make me follow boxing more, man. Dude. Damn. I think Bud is gonna get dropped too. Crawford knocks Spence down in round 2. Bud's power is special. Man, there you go. Oh, I saw it. Look at that. Oh, man, that is. Crawford knocked down Spence in round 2. I saw it. It's literally here. Oh, man. Yep. There you go. I'm just like talking as if it's a normal episode. This is insane. They banging. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Oh, God. Come on, Spence, y'all don't mind that little fall. He slipped on something. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, man. I was right to freaking record this. What did I freaking... I had the intuition, man. I had the intuition to freaking record it, you know? And also just make this a normal episodes. Okay, so what are some other things? Well, I mean, I could keep it on the topic of boxing because I did see part 1 of The Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya documentary. It was like really, really good, man. Oh man, it was so good. Yeah, I'd assume part 2 is probably going to be even better, but part 1 is dealing with like his early career, Oscar De La Hoya's early career, and like his rise, you know, the Olympics, his early career, and it ends around the time in like the mid 90s when he defeated Julio Cesar Chavez for the first and second times. Yeah. It is a thing, yeah. Like I would assume the Julio Cesar Chavez fight was one of the earliest like big milestone events in his career because, you know, like Oscar De La Hoya growing up in East LA from a poor family, his father like had to push him to be a boxer. You know, his brother Joel was originally going to be the one who was going to be the boxer and do that, but he didn't want to do it. He became rebellious as a teenager and like refused to do it and quit. So Oscar had to take up the mantle, you know. And the interesting thing is that the story, like Oscar's nickname is Golden Boy because early on in his career, there was this story that he like said himself, right? He said himself that he wanted to win the gold medal in the Olympics, which he did for his mom who died, and then like his promise to his mother before she died of cancer was that he would win the gold medal for her. But the interesting thing, yeah, I guess spoilers, spoilers for him and the documentary, is that it, like, the clever thing that it does, like, right at the beginning, is that, like, it makes Oscar's mom as, like, a sympathetic figure. It's like, oh man, I feel bad that he lost his mom. He must have, they must have had a really close bond and connection, right? But near the end, it was revealed that, like, no, actually, like, Oscar's mom was, like, abusive towards him. Like, Oscar's mom, like, hit him, early on in his childhood. Like, she actually freaking was physically abusive towards Oscar. And the whole story of, like, oh no, like, Oscar, like, made this promise to his mom. Yeah, he said it in an interview, but it wasn't true. It literally was not true. So this whole freaking thing, like, his nickname, his namesake, to be honest, and the name he decided to give his freaking promotional company, Golden Boy Promotions, like, it's all based on a lie, which is really, I don't know, it's really, interesting if you think about it. Yeah, I found it to be. I don't know. It's just like, oh, yeah, actually. Like, his father was the one who was emotionally abusive towards him. So, it's really, like, yeah, like, I would assume, like, Oscar's success and why he wanted to be so, like, successful as a boxer was probably because of the anger he felt towards his own family, Like, he always had to, like, feel like he had to prove himself, right? And that was the team of the Julio Cesar Chavez fight. The first time around was that, he was Mexican American, he was pretty looking, he was a freaking model, he basically looked like a model, he was doing photo shoots in freaking fashion magazines, people saw, I would assume, like, real Mexican freaking boxing fans didn't see him as that freaking macho or freaking manly or that, Mexican, even though he's literally Mexican, American, but still. But, like, Julio Cesar Chavez was this, like, is basically a hero, one of the best Mexican boxers who ever lived. And yeah, and that's the thing. And even though he was older, right, there were a lot of, like, people backing Chavez to win the fight and represent Mexico, even though the person he was fighting isn't a Mexican American. So it became the team became Mexico versus a Mexican fighter versus a Mexican American fighter. And yeah, the first fight ended in a TKO because early on, like, Oscar, like, landed a punch and then Chavez started bleeding from it, and it just looked too gruesome to carry on, even though Chavez wanted to carry on. And, like, after the fight the first time, he said, like, his punches weren't that hard. Yeah, anyways, let me refresh again. Oh man, Spence need to unleash the phone booth. Spence not gonna make it. Spence is getting beat up. He should took a tune-up. Crawford looking like the more disciplined and calculated fighter. Oh man. Oh god. Terrence Crawford looking sharp as F, man. Spence's face is so red. Is Spence bleeding? Spence is elite, but Bud is god level. Man, oh man. That's what I like about boxing, It's like, you see that, like, there are two, like, it seems that, like, on paper there are two evenly matched fighters, but once they get in the ring, like, one can totally show that, like, no, like, I'm the better one, like, I'm outclassing you, a second seed and a seventh seed, maybe. It's like, yeah, I mean, hey, the one made it to the conference finals. We think you're on your level. I mean, we never expected to be here. Or no, a 7 seed and a first seed. Yeah, probably in the conference finals, this recent playoffs. But still, you know what I mean. It seems, I don't know, it seems that Twitter is having the opinion. Yeah, because I haven't seen a lick of the fight. I've only saw that one knockdown of like 3 seconds of it. So yeah, oh man. Anyways, Oscar De La Hoya, yeah, the second fight with Julio Cesar Chavez, like, Oscar made Julio Cesar Chavez quit on his stool, which is like a thing, because it's like Julio Cesar Chavez is a Mexican fighter who's been through freaking wars and like has had like over like 70-80 fights at that point. He got beat. He was getting freaking, well, I mean, Meldrick Taylor was a controversial fight for Chavez because Meldrick Taylor was basically winning most of the fight, but like Chavez kept on punishing him like as the fight went on, and right at the very end, with 2 seconds left, Richard Steele decided to stop the fight. So yeah, it was a legendary Nights episode. Yeah, I feel like you can look it up. It's on YouTube somewhere. So yeah. Oh man, anything else? Yeah, cool. I like that about boxing, that like two people on paper can be evenly matched, but once they step in the ring, you like the truth comes out, and it's like, oh no, actually. And Errol Spence's nickname is the truth, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, Spence can't believe Crawford is looking very sharp. This fight is not going all the way, but really in there beating Spence. This is insane. Spence is already effed. Oh man, this fight is making me nervous. Oh man, round 5 of 12. Spence has brought the pressure. What? Round 5? No way, it's round 5 already. Spence has brought the pressure, but the accuracy and speed is too much. Crawford really imposing himself in round 4. Oh man. Oh man, how am I freaking doing this? Dude. Yeah, true. Let me see. Yeah, I'm totally watching. Yeah, totally watching this fight. I'm totally watching it. I'm totally not freaking. Oh no, god dang, it's all in caps. I don't want to freaking put it in caps. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, Oscar De La Hoya. Oh god, I really like that documentary. Oh man, look at me multitasking here. This is a good idea for a freaking Let's Play, right? Oh man, me live tweeting Spence Crawford while frickin' like playing Minecraft. My god, dude, who else is doing this, man? Who else, man? What a fun idea I decided to have. It really worked out. I don't know, it turns out it's a pretty interesting fight so far. I don't know, it's not the case where it's like where it's seemingly like a boring fight. It's definitely not a boring fight since Spence got knocked down. I mean, yeah. Oh man. So yeah, apparently so far Crawford is imposing his will, and Crawford is showing that he's better so far than Spence. Yeah, and also, like, if you know the history about Spence recently, like, in 2019, he had a car accident, but, like, was left unscathed, and, like, didn't break any bones or anything like that. But in 2021, he was supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao, and I remember, I actually watched Manny Pacquiao's last fight, and if you notice, if you notice, I have to explain everything. Manny Pacquiao's last fight was supposed to be against, Errol Spence in 2021, but just like a month or something before the fight, like he had a retina issue, whereas like his retina got detached or something in training camp. I don't know, something like that. And then he went through another car crash, and I would assume he didn't get hurt there. I don't know. And yeah, Spence's last fight was against Ugas, and yeah, Pacquiao's last fight before he retired and ran for president of the Philippines was against Ugas. Yeah, so interesting. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe that has somewhat of a factor in this. Like, I don't know. like but there's also a criticism I feel like some people have said on Twitter that I've seen is that like what competition is Crawford beat, you know? But like Crawford has a streak of like over 10 fights where he's stopped his opponents. So I don't know, man. It seems the streak could be alive at some point. There's no way it's already halfway through the fight. I need to fill out this episode more. Bud's gonna stop him. When you're the pressure fighter, but you've got the slower hands and feet going against an elite counter puncher, you've got a big problem. What am I even... Oh, snap. Oh, here you go. Here's another clip of the fight. Yeah. I'm watching it right now. Look, my live reaction. I'm sorry I can't show this on video. Yeah, I probably can't. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, there's it's like over a minute. Someone's posting it. Huh. I'm just watching this right now. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm waiting for Crawford to be dominant against Spence here in this clip. Yeah, they're both cool. Oh, wait, what? No way. This happened now? Spence is down again? No way, that wasn't a thing. No, I wonder if that was a second knockdown. Oh man, oh man. Whole right side is the color. I'm trying to look at, yeah, I think I see some redness on Spence's face. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, this isn't turning out well for Spence, man. Yeah. I don't know. What the hell? Whole right side of his bed the same color of a tomato. Oh man. I'm a Crawford fan but didn't expect this. Dang, Crawford is like, yeah, no, it's definitely, there's no question about it. It's one-sided. Crawford is yeah, no, it's no question that Crawford is the better fighter in this, I guess. Spence is gassed. Bud handing out free smoke. Freaking a guy from freaking Omaha, Nebraska, man. God damn. you know Nebraska? Yeah, Saddle Creek Records. Man, The Faint, Bright Eyes. Rilo Kiley, I think. Well, I think Rilo Kiley are signed to Saddle Creek, but I don't know if they're from Nebraska per se. Anything else? Corn. Just lots of corn. The Family Guy. Freaking cutaway where Stewie was like talking with a bunch of like truckers from Nebraska, and then he's tried to talk to them about a bunch of things. He's like, "See any movies?" And then at the very end he's like, "Corn?" And then they're like, "Oh yeah, corn." Corn is good. I like corn, but yeah, I like corn on the cob with some butter. I don't know. The American way of liking corn. High fructose corn syrup. Crawford's jab is completely insane. Absolutely massive. Oh man, Crawford 5 rounds to 1. So glad I decided to watch the Spence Crawford fight instead. And apparently, I think the Philippines are like having a game today against Norway, I think. Yeah. Man, Crawford has that boy Spence like this. Oh man, Spence swinging wide and Crawford filling in the gaps. Oh man, dude. Spence Crawford is what? Finish this, bud. Crawford is going to the Philly shell on the inside. The fight is over. It's been over. But when Crawford does this, it means he doesn't respect your power anymore, and he's going for the finish. There's some interesting boxing insight here. Yeah, I like this. Man, dude, it's fun, man. It's fun. No one's really making memes, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Maybe. Is it better, or is it more fun than following an NBA game where they're just like, this player for tree, and then it's just freaking... it's fun, man. Wow. I did not expect this to be this entertaining. This was just a thing I did on the whim. I literally started this recording, like, as round 1 was starting. Yeah. I saw that, like, oh, wait, they did the ring walks already? I better start recording. Yeah. It just doesn't have to be that long of an episode. I mean, I already have the Twitter segment. Anyone want some publishing drama? Because I have none. It's a lot of people are just like sharing general like malaise at the industry. That's been the case for like a while. That's been the case for like years. I feel like that's been a pandemic and onwards thing. I don't know, man. It's interesting. I wonder if anyone in like 2015, 16, 17 on Twitter, I don't know. I really want to know, because the writing community can't be like only as old as the pandemic, right? Obviously it was around in 2019 and 18, and like obviously like pitch events have been around for like years, but like I don't know. I really wanted to know what the writing community was like, what discourses were going on in like 2017 or something. Like I don't know. Yeah. Like right when books like Upside of Unrequited and freaking Eliza and Her Monsters were coming out. Oh man, again, that is the era of YA I'm most nostalgic for, not like the Hunger Games and Twilight era. But I am reading a book that like is from the 2000s, yeah, by a contemporary author who writes about romance, primarily romance. But so far in the book, there's not really that much romance, but I feel like there's going to be some romance. So it's kind of like another author that I'm thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. How many people like know about Sarah Dessen anyway, outside of writing in YA? Because I am reading one of her books. Yeah. It was the one that got a Netflix adaptation recently with a soundtrack from Beach House. So, yeah, I'm not really into Beach House, so I don't know. I'm along for the ride. It's kind of interesting so far. I'm like 100 pages into it, and there really hasn't been that many hints of a romance. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should save my thoughts, but yeah. Anyways, oh God, oh come on, man. Oh no, I have to freaking I have to like check Twitter and freaking rush back home. Jesus. Oh man. This is completely not fair. It's not even competitive. Who else is watching the boxing match? Oh man. No. Has there ever been such an anticipated big super fight that was so one-sided? Fury Wilder? I mean, Fury Wilder 2? I mean, there's a tie. Stop, he's already dead. The angle's butt is generating to attack and counter every time Spence even tries to come on the inside. It's impossible to contain. Oh, man. Any anime I'm watching this one called Irregular at Magic High. It's really boring. It started off kind of interesting. Like, it has this, it's weirdly, like, it's a world where, like, magic is treated as, like, a sci-fi concept. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a sci-fi aesthetic kind of, like, world, light novel adaptation world with an OP freaking protagonist who's, like, slick and sly and is like, I don't know, I guess I'm just OP, I guess I'm just overpowered. And then, like, his sister is, like, you know, in the relationship his sister have, or is just, like, a bit weird at times. Like, I guess they love each other a lot, but not, you know, or emo weird. I mean, oh man, this is done. Spence got a strong chin. Oh man, Spence goes down again. Oh my god, dude, what's going on with Errol Spence? Dude, this fight is gonna be stopped soon, right? Spence gets dropped again. Oh man, how am I gonna get challenge me, copyright me. Copyright me. I dare you. Spence goes down. Let me see it without the, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, no, Crawford's beating him up. Crawford is beating him up, man. What the hell? Dude, Crawford is beating him up. Woo. Oh, God. Better than Pacquiao Mayweather. Oh my god. Oh no, I spelled Pacquiao freaking wrong. What the hell? Pacquiao? Oh, there you go. Pacquiao Mayweather by a long shot. More than a long shot though. These tweets are gonna look really weird. It's gonna be like, why the hell do I have the hashtag just freaking all there? I mean, hey, I want some freaking Bud Crawford is that guy. Someone check on Ray Jackson. Oh man, Spence has one more round tops. Oh man, it seems this fight is gonna get stopped soon. I don't know, man. How long have I been going? This is a speeder, only half an hour. Oh man, dude, this is like freaking. Ooh, this is such a good idea I had. I love that I had this idea. I'm gonna upload this pretty quickly. I mean, I have my live reactions right here. It literally is happening live. It's just the fact that this isn't gonna be posted immediately. So, yeah, if you see this in like, you know, 2 days or 3 days, yeah, that's just, you know, my laziness, because it doesn't take that long to edit. The real length of time for these videos is the rendering, which is still like at around 10 hours. It's still like 10 hours though, man, dude. 5 hours. It used to be only like 4 hours to render like an hour and 20-minute video of like Minecraft gameplay. Surprisingly, I don't know. Speaking of gameplay, I'm going to finish Life is Strange: True Colors, the Wavelengths DLC soon. Hopefully, probably after this. Yeah, I don't know if the next time I record, I'll probably record that, since this episode probably. Hopefully I want to put this episode out like quicker. Yeah. Anything else? What was I talking about? Anime? Yeah, Irregular Magic High started out somewhat interesting. It's pretty freaking mediocre. There's freaking 11 episodes on one freaking arc, man. 11 episodes. 11. That's almost half the show. Jesus. Oh man. Anyways, what else? An update to the inflation thing. I think I was correct about the Gatorade 28 ounce bottle being like $2.29, but most recently, like yesterday, I checked it and it was like back at like $1.19. So it was like, I guess it was on sale by the store, but I feel like the price normally is like $1.49, $1.59. I think it should remain that way. 28 ounces should be $1.60. Okay, I mean, it should be. Come on. Yeah. Oh man, did I finish the thoughts I had before? Like, what do I think the writing community was like in like 2014 or 15 or 16? I don't know, man. Yeah, again, I had this thought previously. I think it would have been really interesting to like see like how there's so many like authors who come from like the Twitter streets, the Twitter writing community, who come from like they start as an account of like, hey, I just want to make some writer friends, to like they have a community, they're into community, and then they share their works in progress, and then they revise and they participate in these pitch events, and then they announce, oh, I got an agent, and then they announce, oh, I'm on sub, and then they announce, oh, my book I have a book deal, and then they become like authors and part of the ecosystem like that. I don't know. I kind of wish like Becky Albertalli like and Adam Silvera kind of went through that. I'm kind of wish that. Yeah. I wonder. It'd be interesting, man. It'd be interesting to see like, oh no, this is where frickin' Simon Versus came from, man. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It would be interesting. Or like Morgan Matson. Could you imagine Morgan Matson on freaking Twitter? Like, oh man, just tweeting about freaking Diet Coke and stuff. Yeah. Oh man. The Summer I Turned Pretty. That's a series I talked about. Did I? Something. Okay. I see like accounts that post clips of it, and they're like, yeah. But Gun Spence in hell right now. Terrence Crawford is Ricardo. What? Okay. Is Ricardo Martinez and Hajime no Ippo? Okay. Damn, I was asleep on Buddy putting a whooping on Spence. Oh man, dude. Bud defense been amazing the entire night. Crawford's jab is basically a straight to Spence. Oh man. Someone said the fight is like a Spider-Man meme. Derek James throw the damn towel. Oh man, yeah, true. Is Anthony Joshua watching this, man? Anthony Joshua must be watching this, be like, oh man, I hope my fight with Dillian doesn't go that way. I hope it doesn't go that way. I didn't talk about that. Another thing I forgot to talk about. This heavyweight fighter, you might know him if you're into boxing. He's called Tyson Fury, and you might know this guy if you're into like other types of fighting. His name is Francis Ngannou. Apparently they're gonna fight in like October. Yeah, that's all I have. I mean, I don't know. I've lost my freaking like like the annoying thing was Mayweather McGregor and like the freaking MMA fandom infiltrating into boxing. Yeah, that was the annoying thing. Now it's kind of just like, whatever. It's most people are quote combat sports fans anyway. It's who care, like I still care, but it's like, as long as people talk passionately about boxing first and foremost, primarily, I don't care, man. But oh god. Oh man, the pivot curse might be real. Spence has been a close shot boxer, but to be honest, I'm not seeing the same Spence as Don for real. Man, Spence done smoked one too many blunts with big accent. Okay. Lennox talking to Spence. Hit him in the forehead. Crawford schooling Spence like he's not Spence. I'm making money today. What does Dane think of this fight? Oh man, this dude Spence need a prayer. So it's like it has to be like round 8 or 9 at this point, right? Yeah. Let me just take a drink here. Really good idea, Ed. I think this might be a shorter episode. I mean, like, I guess I'll do another Twitter segment on top of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go until the fight ends. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think this is gonna be a part of the mainline series. This is a fun thing. I feel, man, this is fun. It's really fun. Me praying Bud finishes Spence before the main event of UFC 2. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm freaking talking about, man. Oh my god. Stop, man. What the hell? Really? Really, man? Really? I mean, I understand. There can be people who are, just like people who are equally into the NFL and the NBA, or like hockey or baseball. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but it's like, I don't know. again, it's not being fans of MMA. It's the culture of it, you know. It's the culture of the fandom that I do not like. Okay, that's basically it, man. I don't know. Like how a bunch of NBA fans being like, you actually don't like basketball. Like you guys actually do not like watching basketball or something. Oh man. Or like seeing our NBA and like some of the comments being like, when stuff happens, like, dude, this is sports. This is soap operas for men. It's like, yes, it is. You know, I mean, come on, man. That's what makes it so fun, man. Come on. Look, man. If I see a video, if a video gets posted of someone just grabbing 4 burgers and walking away, it's fun to make a joke about that. It's just fun, man. Look. It's fun. It's funny. Oh man, look, man. Yeah, true. Okay, I don't need to provide. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, is it? I wonder. Crawford put on an absolute masterclass. Oh man, really? The fight got stopped? The fight got freaking stopped, man. Really? Oh man. Spence needs a finish to win. Yeah, no. So, it's over. Terrence Crawford is your undisputed welterweight champion. TKO in the 8th round. Look at that, man. See, I had the intuition, man. I had the intuition to freaking record this, man. Dude, I'm feeling so freaking, like, big-brained right now, man. Oh, my God, dude. I'm literally just like, dude. This was an episode, man. Woo! Oh, man. I did it, man. I did it. I literally freaking live casted like a freaking boxing mega fight while also commentating on a Minecraft Let's Play. It's like, dude, what is this, man? This is one of the highlights of the year for me, man. Oh god, 2022 was like me talking about middle school PE. 2023 is this. I feel like I'll remember this, man. That time that I freaking, like, you know, I won't remember me watching the fight because, you know, I'm not gonna freaking pay $84.99 by myself to watch the damn fight. But still, I mean, yeah. If it was HBO, still, I would consider it. Ugh, man. Yeah. I'm still looking for the HBO broadcast of Canelo Golovkin 2. Because I saw, like a video of, like, highlights. And the highlights of the fight were, like, set to, like, this, like, very fast EDM, like the Japanese-ish freaking, like, club music. And yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It makes sense. Trust me. I don't know. It obviously they can't post the whole fight, but I know that freaking Triple G Canelo 2 was broadcasted on HBO, and I can't find the HBO broadcast of it. They have the first one on their YouTube channel, but they don't have the second one. And the second one was in 2018, and it was their last big fight before, you know, HBO boxing stopped being a thing. So yeah. Occasionally I come back to, like, the last, like, the final. There's a video of, like, after the final bell of, like, their final broadcast, right? And, like, Jim Lampley has this tearful goodbye, and it's like, if you know anything about HBO boxing, is that Jim Lampley is, like, gets so freaking overcome with emotion sometimes because of his passion for boxing and the sport itself, right? And, like, yeah, I don't know. I think he stopped. Yeah, I think he got really emotional towards the end because he was smart about it because he let freaking Max Kellerman and Roy Jones go ahead before him. Yeah. Oh man, dude, it's a thing, man. If only this fight was on HBO. HBO did have. I think Showtime has always been the network for Spence's fights, but I think HBO has had because Crawford is with Top Rank, and which is why the fight took so long to happen. So Crawford got the fight on HBO a couple times. I saw his fight against Delorme. Yeah, it was a Puerto Rican fighter, I think. Yeah. Oh man. So I guess that's the fight. Yeah, I guess that's the event, man. What an event, man. Yeah. What does this mean? I would assume this means frickin' Crawford is #1 pound for pound. I mean, yeah. Oh man. Oh god. Yeah. Derek James. Yeah, August 12th, man. August. Yeah, true. Wonder what AJ's thinking. Drew. Wonder. Yeah. Should I have a final tweet? I don't know. This is too much, man. Wow. I love not watching pay-per-views for fights. I think I might be a boxing fan again. After so long, man. Man. You know, one thing I did, I was able to actually watch Fury Wilder too. Yeah. Oh man, dude, well, how great was that, man? That was such a that was a fun time, man. It's not even an hour. It's like 42 minutes. Oh god. Woo, that was so fun, man. That was just it's so great, man. Did I cover everything? I didn't really have much to talk about anyway. I was thinking about like recording an episode maybe like directly after, but yeah, I had the freaking intuition. I had the absolute freaking genius idea to freaking do it to record this while the fight was happening. It's so good, man. I need to do this with other things. I can't do it, man. Dude, could you imagine if it's like a finals game? Oh no, dude. Can you imagine if I did this for the finals between like the Sixers and the Nuggets if they met in the finals? Dude, I would die. I would have a heart attack. Sorry, man. Oh man. But I would be stressed out, man. I would be freaking stressed. I'm just going off the cut. This is the best part, you know? Yeah, what was I gonna do? Like just script this? Oh man. I can't like script my reaction, man. Okay, so I guess that's the main episode. I could just end it here. Yeah, I could just end it here. I don't have that much to talk about. Yeah, I'm not listening to any new music or something. I don't have another episode spanning topic. Yeah, so I guess I will be moving on to the Twitter segment. So yeah. Oh man, okay, just here's another frickin' 20 or something minutes of me trying and failing to find tweets, because there's still tweets for me on the website, even though frickin' the web icon has an X, and the frickin' site has an X, and frickin' the app changed to X. Oh man, just yeah, this is just why would you get rid of that, man? Why would you get rid of just such a recognizable brand and aesthetic just because you like the friggin' letter X? Oh man, I don't know, it's weird. Everyone was he had a whole fandom for like, oh, he sent a car into space, and I'm like, why is that so impressive? This is why like I felt like I was the only one at that time where I'm like, why is that so impressive? And then like the initial hype around like, oh, SpaceX, he wants to freaking send people to Mars within 2030. It's like, okay, all right, okay. Anyways, here is that segment. I guess I'm gonna have some continuity about this. So yeah, here is the clip of the fight getting stopped. I think someone posted this. Yeah, someone who's known on another section of Twitter posted this. It's interesting. Let me see. Oh man. Yeah, no, it stopped. Man. Yep. Copyright me. I dare you. I frickin' dare you to copyright me, man. Over audio? Man, dude, over audio that I played over computer speakers, man? Oh, man. What do you even do when you think you're walking into an equal fight only for the other dude just to downright dominate you like this? Yeah, it must feel bad, man. It's just, yeah. But that's the thing, like, I would assume they just wanted to put on a good fight. I would assume they're happy. I would assume they're happy about that. I guess if you want more publishing related tweets, someone said publishing is the type of industry where you have to believe in yourself more than anybody else because it's a constant running up that hill. Yeah, the hill changes though, right? Yeah, the hill consistently changes. Or maybe it's like you see it as one big hill, right? Like the step is like, well, number one, finishing the draft, polishing it. revising your manuscript, number 2, querying, right, and getting an agent, and then freaking going on sub, and then getting a book deal, and then like, you know, yeah, like having a successful book, and then like I would assume the last step, yeah, sustaining a career. But yeah, someone tweeted, favorite bit of history is how Vampire Weekend just used this picture without asking, and she sued. I don't know who to. Yeah, I think. Well, I'll probably find out the information. Yeah, Vampire Weekend's second album, Contra, which to me is their best album because it has Giving Up the Gun on it, and freaking Cousins, and you know, Holiday. You know, and I mean, I don't know, not Holiday, not so much, but Giving Up the Gun especially. Diplomat Son, I think, was like a good song. Taxi Cab, I think. But yeah, White Sky. It's like White Sky's good. But yeah, it's a picture of some model. It's also it's also like an Anna Monoguchi album cover, if I remember. I don't know. Max Kellerman tweeted, and I quote, "Crawford beat the shit out of him." Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh man, oh man. I'm retweeting it on my phone right now. I miss you so much. And then right under it, Stephen A. Smith, Crawford by TKO. I expected a decision win by him. I did not expect an absolute ass whipping. There you go. I take no okay, regular voice this time. I take no pleasure in saying that. Love them both, but it's just the truth. Haven't seen this kind of whipping since Trinidad destroyed Joppy. Oh, ooh, Stephen A. Smith might know about boxing. He doesn't know as much as Max Kellerman, though. Is everything gonna be fight related? Dame and Draymond were there, and I don't know about that. I don't know about Draymond. Yeah, basically. Of course Dame was gonna be there. Yeah, of course he was gonna be there, but I don't know. Draymond might be looking at him and be like, Oh man, dude. I wonder if Jordan Poole watched a fight. Yeah, anyways. Here's an interesting tweet. Reminder that if you ever need to add a little extra something to your plot, and if your MC can get periods, put them on their cycle sometime in the story. Adds tensions by ruining plans, moods, and mojo. Plus your period having audiences will thank you for it. Man, another freaking person. Bud Crawford was clearly the better boxer. Bud Crawford has boxing genius. Bud Crawford has some Mayweather in him with his defensive skill and ring generalship. But unlike Mayweather, Bud can tud. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if only Shannon Sharp was there to answer and be like, well, skip. Oh, man. Canelo freaking tweeted, I like Spence, but Crawford too good for Spence. Oh, man. I guess this is good. This is literally the boxing episode, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a freaking great freaking night. I'm just trying to find, like, other stuff, but yeah. Man, there's really just not much else. I don't know. Everyone's tweeting about it. There's a few other things. Yeah. It seems everyone is tweeting about it. I'll see if I can find like a few more. Someone who's part of a band, I think, said, I want to write more about how effed the world is, but it's so hard to put into artistic words that everything is fundamentally wrong and broken, but there's beauty in being part of a universe experiencing itself, and a good life is worth fighting for. Yeah. There is beauty. Yeah, sometimes you just have to like stop and appreciate just the small things, you know, as Blink-182 said. Not appreciate them, but I don't know, something, all the small things. But you know, even when there's just so much stuff going on in the world, yeah, there are just like little, yeah, there is somewhat of a beauty. There's a beauty in the world, you know. There's always beauty in the world. You just have to remind yourself that, or like, you know, make it so that you appreciate it more. I don't know. But it's also okay to just think like, the world's kind of screwed up. And like, you know, it's also okay to think that, but you can't let it be the only thing you think about, obviously. I guess I am somewhat of an optimist in that regard. For a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic, but I don't really consider myself a pessimist. I'm cynical in some ways. I don't know. The most cynical I've been recently is like thinking about like, yeah, I'm thinking about the Barbie movie and like would Daria have seen the Barbie movie? You know, like, this is a fun thought experiment. If you're a fan of Daria, or if you've watched it, you know, like, would Daria have seen the Barbie movie? You know, I don't think she would. You know, I don't think she would. I think Daria would just be like, it's a, you know, like, everyone, yeah, like, yeah, Daria, yeah, she would not freaking care, man. She'd be like, oh, everyone wearing pink, everyone just, like, going with the crowd and following this trend, like a bunch of girls doing it because it only just because it's the thing to do, and just people in general doing it. But obviously, I'm not making an anti-freaking Barbie freaking thing here. I'm just thinking about what Daria would think of it. She would think that. I don't think that at all. Like, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't care. I don't think I'm going to see the movie, but you know, it is a cool thing that, like, so many girls and women in particular have found, like, a sort of community with this. You know. The same way, like, a Taylor Swift concert or a Boy Genius concert maybe would provide. But yeah, Daria would not go to the Barbie movie, just saying. I don't know if she would even go to Oppenheimer either. She probably wouldn't go because they're just events, you know. But Jane, on the other hand, Jane would do it, man, because, you know, like, Jane is somewhat, like, fashionable when she wants to, right? Like, there was an episode where she dated a guy who only dressed like he was from the 1940s. And oh my god, one of my favorite lines in Daria is like she's, like, struggling to come up with something to wear, and then she, and during a fight with him, she's like, you would love me even if I was wearing sweatpants or something, and then he's like, you own sweatpants? Oh man, it's so good, man. While he's wearing freaking zoot suits and stuff, man. Like, Jane would go to the Barbie movie. Daria wouldn't. Brittany would. Quinn would. Quinn and the Fashion Club would definitely. That's their freaking thing they're going to, right? Kevin would get dragged by Brittany. Would Mac and Jody? I think they would, probably. There's been some criticism of, like, yeah, there's been a couple of tweets from, yeah, a couple of tweets on my timeline that have stated that, like, they feel that the Barbie movie has a bit too much of a quote white feminism type of vibe to it, you know. But I don't know. I guess I'm not qualified to talk about that. What are some other characters in Daria, and would they see it? Would Daria's parents see it? Probably not. Yeah. Who else? Forget. Yeah. Would Tom see it? Would Tom? Yeah. Nah. Tom would not see it. Yeah. Tom would see it ironically. I think Jane would be unironic about it. Like, she would be like, no, it's a fun thing. Like, I can dress up, I can be fun, and, like, be, you know, and not be disaffected and cynical all the time, even though that's my vibe most of the time. I don't know. Oh, man. You know, I did have a blog post about Daria early on. Yeah, I did actually make it into a video, but the audio in it was just so bad. It was just so freaking bad. If I just redid it with this microphone, but I don't know. It basically was just a recap of the love triangle between Daria, Jane, and Tom, you know, and the episode, the season 4 episode, yeah, the final episode of season 4, Die My Darling. And I thought that was, like, really good. I still think it's, like, really good. A lot of I would assume there's some people who are fans of the show that think that's one of the weaker portions, but I don't know. I just loved how they handled it. I guess mini essay on Daria incoming in form of rambling, but I really loved how Daria just, like, handled that situation of, like, Daria and Jane not stopping becoming friends. They, like, their friendship just got put on the rocks, and their friendship, like, basically just almost ended because of this whole thing of, like, Daria suddenly gaining feelings for Tom, and then freaking Daria kissing Tom, like, being like, no, I don't want to freaking see you, like, it's gonna ruin my relationship with Jane, you know. And then, you know, but, like, the good thing about it is that, yeah, I guess I'm spoiling Daria. I'm spoiling a 20-year-old show. Yeah, it's fine. But I guess, like Daria, one of the reasons I love the freaking arc, that set of episodes, that storyline, is that Daria immediately tells Jane because she's so freaking guilty about it. And, you know, obviously Jane is upset at her, obviously. And then at the end, they have this very candid conversation. I guess this is just my video. And then at the end, they have this very candid conversation that where they're like, oh, do you think we'll ever be friends again? Daria asks Jane, and Jane's like, I don't know. I need time. And then the next thing after that is this TV movie. Is it summer yet? And like it takes until the end of that for them to even become friends again and like resolve their issues, which I really enjoyed. Like it actually like takes like a significant amount of time like in the show to like actually for them to resolve their issues. I don't know. It's just a really like nice freaking thing that you don't find in really any other Western cartoons, you know, like an arc that like where two people's friendship is like put in jeopardy, and it takes like more than just a span of a single episode, you know. It's just yeah. Daria is one of my favorite cartoons, favorite things in existence. Yeah, I should like write something about it. I should blog about it more, maybe. Just have a whole retrospective about freaking the beauty of it, the brilliance of it, my favorite episodes and lines. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I tried once and like the video got taken down by YouTube, by Viacom. Just like my freaking Korra AMV, man. I might wanna, I don't know. I have it downloaded. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like post a link to it somewhere. It's on my Twitter. If you just search up like Korra AMV, I think it's there. Let me do it right now. Let me search my own Twitter. Yeah. Where's it? Oh no, I have to go to my profile. I guess this will be the last thing I do. I don't know. I don't have much for the Twitter segment. The whole video was it was for Terrence. It was for the Spence Crawford fight. Oh no, I could just do it on my phone. I think I missed a part of it, but yeah, if you just search up Korra, I have a tweet where it's posted on Twitter in like parts, and it has 200. The first part of it has 237 views. So. Yeah, pretty good, man. Not nearly my best, but still, I mean, yeah. I posted that AMV on Twitter, and I hid some of it in an episode, but the episode's very like chuggy. I found out afterwards, so yeah, it's fine, you know. Anyways, I think that's the end of this episode. It didn't have much of a Twitter segment. Don't really need one because I freaking just watched probably the biggest fight in boxing this year, barring freaking I don't know. I don't think freaking AJ Waller will be as big. I don't know. Will it be? I don't think it'll be as big. If it happens. AJ White, definitely not. Fury and Ngannou, definitely not. Yeah, probably. For now, the biggest fight in boxing. Because before it was Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. Yeah. Man, dude, we've had some good fights. Oh, yeah. And also, yeah, how did I forget about this? Yeah. Last frickin' boxing thing. I know what the title of this frickin' video is going to be. Fulton and Inoue. That was a fight that happened. And I actually did see that full fight on YouTube in one form or another. Yeah, Inoue freaking stopped Stephen Fulton. He moved up in weight to like 122 pounds after like being Inoue is seen as like one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world, and he just stopped freaking Fulton in the 8th round. Yeah, he freaking knocked him down, right, and then he just immediately went up to the corner and like almost like pounded his chest and like I guess like almost was like throwing his hands up, being like, oh, I won. And then he looked back, he's like, oh no, he's getting up. Oh, I guess I have to finish this fight now, and then just finish him off. It was just, oh man, that was good, man. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm really into this boxing thing. Yeah, it was, yeah. A lot of people say like their first love is like baseball. It's like, nah, man, frickin' Pacquiao fights. It's that Filipino blood, man. And good luck to the women, the Filipino women's soccer team. Good luck to them. Yeah. It's not that all of them are like full-blooded Filipinos too. It's that like they looked for anyone with like Filipino heritage. It's like the same kind of somewhat rule that's like in the PBA, the Philippine Basketball Association, that like if you have like any trace amount of Filipino heritage, then you can like be on the team. So yeah, good luck to them. Hopefully they make it far. I don't know. I'll be interested. Hopefully the U.S. women's national team makes it far and like wins the whole thing, because they had a tie against they had a tie against the Netherlands, which was the final of 2019. Yeah, it was the final match in 2019, and like some people were like, "Oh, is this the U.S. women's national team as dominant as it once was?" I don't know. I guess it is to be seen. So yeah, oh, that was a lot to talk about, right? Yeah, not much in the Twitter section, but I spent the whole episode reading through tweets anyway. So, anyways, thank you for another great episode. Yeah, I need to thank myself, man, for this great idea, man, and the spontaneity of it. I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna record it right now. So, yeah. Yeah, hope you enjoyed me freaking live casting a mega fight. So, yeah, if you've watched it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.